My name is Samantha Flavor and I'm a director of Climateq. Climateq is a family-run business specialising in controls that reduce air conditioning running costs. Our product range came about because of a problem that we needed to solve. How could we stop our guests leaving the air conditioning on in our holiday properties when they weren't there? This was costing around €700 for each property every month. My family have always been keen environmentalists, and we understood the high running costs of air conditioning and the impact that it was having on our climate. So we decided that something needed to be done. We couldn't find a viable solution on the internet. So as my father and I both come from an electronics background, we designed one. Now, that led us to think, if there's nothing on the internet, then there's a real commercial need for this control, which proved to be the case. Climateq quickly became the pioneer of the low-cost, energy-saving aircon control, and they're now used in the UK by all sorts of organisations, from hospitals and large retail chains to banks and local government. We also have a rapidly growing export market and partner with specialist overseas distributor, Worldwide Procurement Services, based in the UK. WPS directors, Julie and Peter England, share our vision of reducing CO2 and energy costs. They're experienced marketers and exporters, championing the quality and reliability of British designed and manufactured products like the Attendant. So returning to the problem where you have aircon units on local control, you're relying on the last person out to turn them off, and we know that this often doesn't happen, so the aircon is running overnight or all weekend. When you consider the number of units across an estate where this is also happening, you begin to understand how this will have a significant impact on energy spends and CO2 output. Now, on top of that, aircon equipment only has a finite number of running hours before it starts to break down. So by making sure it's turned off when the room's empty saves even more money. The Attendant has been designed as a low-cost, easy-to-install control that will tackle all of the problems associated with air conditioning. Firstly, it will turn the aircon units off once the room is empty. A recent data logging exercise for a large London hospital showed that they'd reduced their energy usage from a unit in a staff rest area by 46%, giving them a return on investment in 12 months. Another area of unnecessary expense is caused by occupants adjusting the temperature to excessively high or low levels. So the Attendant has a temperature setting which prevents this from happening. It also has a useful setback feature, which will maintain the room temperature while the room is empty to stop it from getting too hot or too cold, which in some instances may be preferable to turning the aircon off. And the third common problem is occupants leaving windows or doors open while the aircon is on. So the Attendant can be easily expanded to include window and door sensors that will turn the aircon off if either has been left open. In fact, the door sensor is dual function, and it's also designed to monitor room occupancy. So it makes sure that the aircon remains on in rooms where the occupant may be still for long periods and not being picked up by the movement sensor. So they're perfect for hotel bedrooms, offices or meeting rooms. Air conditioning is expensive to run. So by switching it off when no one is there will make a massive difference to energy bills. Our controls will save money and help the environment. And that's something that everybody is interested in.